Time is ticking. Just got up, you know. You know what they say. You know what's going on. Why they always say that? You know what's going on. But all I want to be is a real nigga, man. Like seriously, all this lost stuff, confused stuff, man. Shit, I don't want to be as a real nigga, and I don't want to be associated, affiliated with none of these groups and so-called groups, churches. All this stuff is for the birds, man. It's a show for you. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna let them folks have me too, so I can't even get mad, man. I think I don't blame my mom, my dad, nobody in my life, period. You know, to be honest with you, because we all got hoodwinked, is what they call it. And they did, man. They did a good job, man. I mean, but I'm telling you, these folks are, like I like to say, diabolical, mastermind, villain people, bro. Like, they so cold that they can have behind you, and you don't even look like these folks at all. Well, some of them, because you look like some of them, and that's another confusing thing. They look like you think they you, and they not you, and they not working in your favor at all. Then they teaching the people that do, are your real blood, how to be like them, and they not even you. And now we spreading it, but on top of that, I think it is a lot of confusion. Black people do stick together, so-called black people, because you know we're not black. You know, what's black? Black, blah, blah, blah. Number one, we all do know black is a color. And I ain't trying to be funny when I say that because I'm brown, right? Okay, so we could say brown, and then we could say the Mexicans the black people. You know what I'm saying? The white people can be the black people, right? Or the pink people, you know what I'm saying? Or the beige people, or whatever. We could be the brown people, or the whatever. Some niggas so black they blue. We could be the blue people. I mean, these colors do not fall for the color game. And they love talking about the culture because that is what it's about. It's not black culture. It's our culture, though. Who we are is still a mystery. Because you killing me with these fake old African patterns on these clothes. That's my next thing. Who came up with those? Because they're kind of starting to throw me off, too. I just started to think, like, I don't think we had designed it. Them patterns is too generic. We very complicated. I'm telling you, no, you know what I'm saying? Even with the games, everything we do is complicated, even though it is simple to a certain degree. And on the outside looking in, like we'll come up with a language that y'all call Ebonics, and then we done came up with Ebonics out of so-called proper English. We done came up with Ebonics that we can understand. The word good can mean bad, good, nice, mean, all in the same one word now. Then when you say this to another race, which is no color now, when you say this to another race, they don't even understand fresh, good, our verbiage. Even they used to use savage to say some dumbass bullshit, and we done try to take savage and turn that to something good. So we are cold at this wordplay, we are masterminds at all this little games, except we've been tricked to the point where we don't think about, they made it so complex, life so complex for us. We haven't been able to simplify things in order. We just still asking why, because it don't make sense. Based on what you told us about the solar system, based on what you told us about religion, based on what it's told you about our environment, science, and everything around us, it's not making sense that people treat so-called black people the way they do, because you said we ain't nothing, right? You said that. Other race of people, some of y'all white, but the other races of people, you said that we slaves, we savages, we ain't nothing, we smart, we violent, we ugly, we stanky, but it's you. You everything that you say we are. Then you control everything that you say, and then you made a systematic way where even if we move to the top, that it'll be enough hate to get you out of there. Like, you tricked everybody into believing this so-called system of racism, and they can do it by skin tone to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? And that is really silly. But to just deny all our accomplishments, or even this is another tricky thing: acknowledge our accomplishments and then say you're not getting paid. So just imagine that you come up with a cell phone, you don't get no benefits. That means your family don't get the benefits of it, but you got AT&T, all these other places, they billionaires. Your family is not reaping nothing. I'm talking about every single thing. George Washington Carver. You know how many stuff this man invented? You know how many things this man invented? One person. But they cut his balls out, killed his sperm. He can't repopulate. He can't do nothing. Then they gonna claim he don't got no kinfolk. So you got billions and billions of companies making trillions and trillions of dollars off this man, bruh. No so-called black people get no benefits off nothing this man done did. This man got real family out there in real life right now. Whether they rich or not rich, they're not benefiting off the accomplishments of him. That's the difference. Their families get the benefit off their accomplishments for generations, if they have any. But it's your accomplishments that they benefit off of for generations, and you don't get none of them. So we already know this game, and so that's what everybody be saying, and that's just where we be at with that thing. I just wanted to say that because I'm just, people been tired, and I just be trying to figure out, like, for the last 60 years, we can just put it like that, last since 1960, the people that done died continuously, you know what I'm saying, with the same thing. We've been doing this for hundreds of years, seriously. Ever since we encountered these folks, this is what we've been dealing with. Trickery and backstabbing and betrayal. But, betrayal is the worst sin that you can make, what they really don't know, betrayal. For you to say that you're a so-called Christian, to use a fake martyrs. You use Martin, you even lose Martin Luther King, but these are fake martyrs. These are people that you trick, you know what I'm saying, and then you kill, you know what I'm saying, and then you using their namesake just to wing us along, like the Juneteenth thing. Like, you do these things to just try to pamper us. And I ain't gonna lie, this time it seems like people are actually saying something, but it's just as simple as the money. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple as that. Everybody know that. And I ain't gonna lie, T.I. one line. As soon as you start turning the money from these folks, it's a wrap. They'll figure out other ways to get you. And that's the only thing we're scared of. We don't want to shop with them. We don't want to mess with them. We tired of it, but I have to say, I think we fear if we detach ourselves completely, then they'll start to. We think it'll turn to 1840, where the folks are intentionally, be doing us wrong, and you know what I'm saying. They could just say, "Look, that's a nigga," then kill him. Then nobody don't say nothing, but that's already what they doing, So I don't know. I just want this. It's a few things I want to say, and I don't know if I'm gonna get on here and say other things, but I think it's just time for me, to do what I think I'm expected to do. Sometime in life, we try to do things. I just think that you just try to fade to the back, but you need you need popularity, you need publicity, and it's just no way unless you rich is being there all outdoors in order to get your message out without showing yourself, or either having a mascot or something. But I don't know, my nose stopped up or what, but that's something I wanted to share with y'all. Anyway.